Hi, today in phonics we're going to continue working on multisyllabic words. Let's read our goal together. The goal. I can read multisyllable words. And this is Reading Foundation 1-3E. To start us off, let's look at the 7 types of syllables. Some of them we've studied more than others, but I do want you to be aware of what they are because you still might see them now that you are reading books with multisyllabic words in them. The first type of syllable is a closed syllable. A closed syllable is what you see. There is one vowel followed by one or more consonants, and the vowel sound is usually short, like in cat. This multisyllabic word has 2 closed syllables, rab-bit, rabbit. This multisyllabic word has 2 closed syllables, muff-fin. The consonant closes off the vowel, it becomes short, muffin. The next syllable type is an open syllable. This is where the vowel stands alone. Nothing is closing it off. The gate is open, like in go, so, she. In an open syllable, the vowel sound is usually long. It usually says its name, A-E-I-O-U. Let's look at this multisyllabic word that has an open syllable. Spider. There's no consonant blocking off that I. It's open. It's going to say its name. Hey, I'm here. I'm going to say my name. Spider. Music. The next syllable type is magic E. This is where there is a vowel consonant followed by an E that does not say anything. It's silent. It's going to make that O say its name, as in bone or cake. The next syllable type is a vowel team. These are 2 vowels that will come together and they say a long vowel sound, an actual vowel sound, A-E-I-O or U, as in bean or cheek. That is not to get confused with a diphthong. A diphthong is the digraph of vowels. It's going to say a completely new sound. So this is when 2 letters will come together and it says a completely new vowel sound, like foil or annoy. The oi is a diphthong. Oi is spelled O-Y. It comes together and it makes an entirely new vowel sound. The next type is R-controlled vowels. Anytime that you see a vowel followed by an R, the R will control it. You might have heard of this as bossy R, but the actual name is an R-controlled vowel. This is a vowel sound. It changes the A to say not a-er, but R. The final syllable type is consonant L-E. And this is an unaccented final syllable containing a consonant and L-E. Like bub, bull, that ul is going to be a syllable. Bub, bull. Bull, you do not hear a vowel sound, but there's one there, it's just silent. So the L-E is your last syllable type. So let's look at Vowel Town, and we are going to go through it, and afterwards we're going to really look and say, what is the syllable type? Because in order to read multisyllabic words, you have to be able to find your vowels, because every syllable has one vowel sound. Every syllable has one vowel sound. To be able to read and write, you're going to need to be able to spot those vowels, whether it's a diphthong, R-controlled vowel, consonant L-E. When we really get into these texts, that's what you're going to need to do in order to decode the word. If you can already read it fluently, you're great shape. If you come to a word that you don't know, this is a strategy to use to get there. So let's look at our vowel team, our vowel chart. You'll notice you're going to start seeing on Vowel Town all of the ways to spell the vowel team. So next to the long vowel E, you're going to see E-E, E-A, Y, E, consonant E. So here we go. Me and then you. Get it really tight. We're going to do 3 at a time. E, I, E. A, A. Ah, ah, ah. O, oo. Oh, I should do that 3 times. Do that again. Me and then you. O, oo. I, you. Band-aid when you get hurt. Ow, ow. Boy, jumping for joy. Oi, oi. This is the apartment complex. These are our controlled vowels. That syllable type, this is where you're going to find them on this chart. Next to the door is or. Above him lives a pirate. He says R. Up here live the sisters. We'll be exploring this more, but we're going to use this today to break apart our syllables in our multisyllabic words. If you know these words already, great. I do want you reading them fluently. But for today, we're going to pretend that you don't. And your job is going to be to spot the vowel, put a line through the syllables, and then read it fluently. The practice is when I come to a word that I don't know that has many syllables, that means the word will be long. It can get 6 syllables. It's going to end up getting long with the text you're starting to read. Today's practice is, even if you know how to read it, I don't want you to shout it out. The goal is that you're going to be able to do this when you do actually come to a word that you don't know. These are the 3 words that we're going to be doing together today. Let's take a look. Spot the vowels. We're going to start here. This first one, right away before I ever read it, let's say I don't know what it is. I know that there are going to be 2 syllables here. I see this, and I see, oh, look, there's an R following an O. It's going to control it. This is my vowel sound. Ready? So when I go through, I have to decide, is this a closed syllable or an open syllable? We know this is an R-controlled syllable. There's no question there. So when I'm reading it, I'm going to decide, am I going to separate it between the O and the T, or this T and the O? If I separate it here, that means that consonant is not closing it off, and that vowel is going to say its name. It's going to be open to walk through and say, hey, O's here. Here we go. If it's closing it off here, it's going to shut it and say, you're going to probably be short. So let's try it with it open. Motor. Motor. Does that make sense? Absolutely. That's where we need to go. I could look and say, just to make sure, if I were to separate it here, then it would be mot-or. Motor? Nope, not a word. I'm going to separate it between an open syllable and R-controlled. Motor. Take a look at this one. I put this Y here on purpose because it's at the end of the word. It will not say ya. It turns into a vowel sound. Y says 3 sounds. E, I, I. You have to figure out what it is. I see my 2 vowels. Where would I separate it? What type of syllables are they? They're the same. They're open. The gate is open here. Po-ni. You hear that? Po. He's saying, hey, I'm not going to shut you off and make you say a short sound. You're free to say your name. Po-ni. Pony. The word is pony. Take a look at this one. Spot your vowels. I have does anyone remember what that's called? It's not a team. Think about that dipper, like that ladle that you would dip the soup with. It's a diphthong, and it's going to say an entirely new sound. And then I have this. Where do we separate it? A good thing when you have consonants together, if it's not a digraph, most likely, or a blend, most likely you're going to separate it there. And you're not going to see clothes, so we're going to separate it here. We have book, let. Diphthong. Do you remember what this syllable type is called? Consonant is closing off that vowel. the vowel sound is most likely short. It is a closed syllable. Booklet, booklet. Good luck as you're reading. Really start thinking about, where do I break apart? Look for your vowels if you come to a word that is a multisyllabic word that you don't know. Good luck.